8 years, I've been working with business owners from various industries, startups, small level business owners to the mid and big level business owners as well. And what 10 mistakes I've seen in common in all of them is that what I'm going to share with you in this lesson, in this live video, right? Now, have you heard of this person called Michael E. Gerber? Michael E. Gerber has written a book called E Myth. Every business owner must read. And what he says is this, that if your business depends on you, you don't own a business. You have a job. And it is the most difficult job in the world. And he asked everybody, every business owner, that are you a business owner or are you just a self-employed person? So just pick up your notebook and pen and start noting down these 10 mistakes which you might be making as a business owner, but you need to stop making starting from today, right? So type excited in the comment box if you're really excited to go through all these 10 mistakes. Let me start with the first one. In your business, everything is dependent on you. Now, if it is the case, let me explain it. Imagine you are having 5 to 6 teammates and the marketing is dependent on you. Sales in your company is dependent on you. You might have one or two people, but they are not the decision authority. They are not having the decision power. And things are just going from you. You need to approve things, and because of which things are not in the right shape. Your accounting is dependent on you. Your operations, yes, you have a team, but you need to work with the teammates and you need to get the work or the projects done. Now, if this is the case, it means everything in your business is dependent on you. Now, this is the first mistake which I want you to stop making. Because 8 years back, when I was running my business, when I started my business, I had a team of 10 employees. But most of their work was dependent on me because I had to approve things, I had to check each and everything. And at the end, I was just micromanaging my business, right? So the first thing which you need to understand is you need to make your business system dependent rather than business owner dependent, right? Now, how do you do that? Just note down all the processes which your company has. Sales, what are the activities which you do in sales, in marketing, and operations? And see if few of the activities you can delegate to your employees. And there might be few things for which they are dependent on you. Upload those things on a Google Drive and share it with your teammates, right? You need to create processes and systems to get rid of this problem. Now, let's go to the second problem. What are the second mistake which you are making as a business owner? The second is, yes, you have a team. You might have 2, 3, 5 people, but you're not delegating enough to them. Because why? You have one misconception, and that is that nobody can do job better than you. Understand, perfection is a myth. People who go after perfection, they never ever complete their work, and because of which the reason is because they're just trying to redo things. Understand, progress is better than perfection. So instead of just thinking that if I will give work to my employees and they might just give 90% of the quality or 95, go ahead with that, because that will improve over the time. But if everything you will have to do, why do you have even a team? Because your business capacity, your business growth is directly connected with your overall company's capacity, right? But if you're not delegating enough, it means it is directly connected with your capacity. And you as a business owner, आप दिन में 4 घंटे 5 घंटे 6 या मैक्सिमम 8 घंटे इफेक्टिवली काम कर सकते हो. And imagine your business is directly dependent on that. The day you do not work, your business will not grow. So that is the reason you need to start delegating to your employees. Now you might be saying, केवल हमने delegation बहुत try किया है, बहुत बार टीम को काम देते हैं, but टीम काम करती नहीं टाइम से. Is it happening with you as well? The reason is because you're delegating via phone, you're delegating via WhatsApp. You need to systemize your delegation system. One of the tools we give to our students in our training programs is called task delegation system. And how does it work? It means my students have a task delegation form on their mobile, right? So whenever they want to delegate the task, they just open their mobile, they open the Google form, right? And they delegate the task to their employees. और जैसे वो टास्क डेलीगेट करते हैं, वो टास्क अपने आप उनके व्हाट्सएप पे और उनके ईमेल पे चला जाता है, किसके? एम्प्लॉयज के। और एम्प्लॉयज को डेली रिमाइंडर आता है। सो इंस्टेड ऑफ यू गिविंग द मैनुअल वर्क जिसकी कुछ ट्रैकिंग नहीं है और आपको खुद अपनी टीम के पीछे भागना पड़ता है टू एक्चुअली रिमाइंड देम, now system is doing that job, right? So once you have task delegation system, the quality of the delegation will improve, and the employees will complete the work before even the due date, right? So the second mistakes which you're doing in your business is you're not delegating enough, and even if you're delegating, you do not have any system, because of which your delegation is also not working. You need to stop making this mistake starting from this Dussehra, right? Now let's go to the third mistake you're making as a business owner. At the end, when it comes to the business, you are the head of the company, you're owning the company, right? So as a business owner, we do not have a boss on us, right? And because of which हम अपने goals तो बना लेते हैं, but उनको deadlines नहीं देते. When this year 2021 started, last year in December, me and my team, we started planning the entire year, and we created an entire company's 1 year goals, and we divided it in 12 months, and we have a monthly and weekly planner using which we are tracking our goals and we're completing them month on month basis. Now, the reason you're not able to scale your business is you're giving the work to yourself, you're creating the goals for your company, but there's no deadline for it. Start doing that. Start creating your weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly goals, and create a deadline for it, and make somebody create an accountability partner. It can be your spouse or it can be one of your teammates, and tell them that this is the deadline I've given to myself, and if I do not complete the work, you'll just put a fine on me. And just by doing these things, you will become much more accountable. Or what you can do is that one of the reason which is found out that people create goals but they do not complete it, because डेडलाइन उनके माइंड में होती है, और जैसे कुछ अर्जेंट काम आ जाता है, जैसे फायर फाइटिंग आती है, they forget the important task, right? So do not let your urgent activities destroy your important goals, right? So for that, use tools like Google Keep. Most of the things that I have in my day-to-day activities, I've created the notes in Google Keep as well, and I've created a reminder on it, and I keep getting reminder from Google Keep as well. You can use Google Calendar or so many other applications to remind you on what are your goals for this particular day or month or week or the quarter or the year, right? Now, tell me in the comment box, are you facing this challenge? Let's talk about the next challenge now. Next mistake you are making as a business owner: doing too many things at once. Now, understand, you as a business owner have a limited energy, right? You or Mr. Narendra Modi or Mark Zuckerberg or KEWAL Kishan, we all have same time and same energy. The difference between scaling successful business owners and the strugglers is that the strugglers try to do everything at the same time, but the successful scaling business owner, they focus on important things and they do one thing at a time, right? So the reason you're struggling is you're doing too many things at a time. And when I say too many things, it's not your day-to-day activities. I'm talking about your business goals. बहुत सारे बिजनेस जब मैं मिलता हूँ, सो दे से केवल दिस मंथ वी वांट टू डू दीज 10 थिंग्स और 15 थिंग्स, राइट? जब आप अपने वीकली और मंथली बहुत सारे गोल्स बना लेते हो, यू जस्ट कीप गेटिंग कंफ्यूज्ड कि अभी मुझे ये करना है या अभी मुझे वो करना है, राइट? सो फॉर एग्जांपल, we have couple of courses in our program. We have one course for automation and one course for business coaching. So both these courses, when I was creating the first course which I created, I dedicated at least 2 months to complete that particular activity, and I cut off all those other activities which were not letting me complete my big goal, right? So you might be trying to create your website, you might try to hire a couple of teammates, you might try to implement couple of processes, but अगर आप बहुत सारे गोल्स बना लोगे एंड उनको एक साथ एग्जीक्यूट करने लग जाओगे, यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू कंप्लीट एनी ऑफ इट. So what should be the right strategy? Because as a business owner, goals तो आते रहते हैं दिमाग में. The right strategy is that you list down all your goals, right? And then you complete it week by week. Pick one goal a week and you're sorted. And when I say one goal a week, it means you need to plan your week in advance, so that जब अपना गोल उस वीक में प्लान करते हो, वो गोल आपका ग्रोथ ओरिएंटेड टास्क है, उसके साथ आपकी जो क्लाइंट्स की मीटिंग है, आपको जो टीम मैनेज करनी है, वो एक्टिविटीज भी हैं. बट एज अ बिजनेस ओनर हम उन एक्टिविटीज में बिजी हो जाते हैं एंड वी आर नॉट एबल टू कंप्लीट आवर weekly goals or any of the goals, right? So one of the tool which I want to gift you today is weekly planner, using which now your weekly planning will be really easy. Do you want to have that tool? Type weekly plan in the comment if you want to have this tool. You might see me on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube, because I'm going live in multiple platforms right now. So where can you download this from? Let me just give you a link. Check out KEWAL.co/scheduler. Once you open this on a new tab, you will get a link through which you can download my weekly planner, using which me and my students pan India, we are creating our weekly plan. Now you might be saying, Keval, I try to create my weekly plan, but it's not on Google Sheet or Google Calendar. I just have it on my mind or on diaries. But understand, diaries does not remind you, right? Or your mind will not remind you, because the mind will get busy here and there, right? So जैसे बोलते हैं ना, जो चीज लिख जाती है, जो systems में आ गई, वो चीज आपकी complete हो जाएगी, right? So what I do is I sit every Saturday for half an hour, 30 minutes, and I see on what are the activities which I need to complete, or my entire company need to complete by next week, right? So I list all those activities, and few of the activities there which I need to complete, few activities my teammates need to complete. So जो activities मेरे teammates को complete करनी होती है, what I do, I open my task delegation form, right? And I just delegate all those activities to my teammates for the next week, and they get completed. And you'll not believe, 95% of activities which I delegate to my employees get completed without me taking a single follow-up, and before even the due date. And this same is happening with our students pan India as well, right? So that is the reason people say that systems scale, but business owners without systems fail. और जो एक्टिविटीज मैं नेक्स्ट वीक अपने लिए प्लान करता हूं, दैट इज व्हाट आई स्केड्यूल इन माय गूगल कैलेंडर. एंड फॉर दैट, just go ahead onto this link called kewal.co/scheduler and download the weekly planner and start using it to create a weekly plan and to actually execute all the activities. And the result will be, most of the activities which you will plan, you'll be able to complete it. And even if you just complete 80% of the activities which you planned for the week, you're good to go, right? Because any plan is better than no plan, right? अब आगे चलते हैं. Let's see कि next activity या next mistake कौन सी है जो आप as a business owner कर रहे हो, which you need to stop making, right? So that is, you're not planning your week and month in advance. I think I've already shared this, but I want to put a little more focus on this. Imagine, आप एक चीज imagine करो कि आपकी जो business में activities चल रही हैं, you might be running some projects, आप कुछ अपने ऑफिस के ऑपरेशंस के काम में भी बिजी हो गए, यू माइट बी जस्ट डीलिंग विद योर टीममेट्स, योर कस्टमर्स. वो आपके मैनेजरियल एक्टिविटीज, वो एक्टिविटीज है जो आपको बिजनेस को सर्वाइव करने में हेल्प कर रही है. बट दीज एक्टिविटीज आर नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प यू स्केल द बिजनेस. बट जो आपके ग्रोथ ओरिएंटेड एक्टिविटीज है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल implementing the task delegation system which I showed you, or implementing the CRM system to track all your inquiries, or creating a great website, or doing digital marketing, ये एक्टिविटीज आपके बिजनेस को स्केल करने में हेल्प करेंगे. बट ये बड़ी एक्टिविटीज हैं जो एक बार आपकी लग गई, सो इट विल स्टार्ट हेल्पिंग यू टू स्केल द बिजनेस. बट ये जो ग्रोथ ओरिएंटेड गोल्स हैं, एज आई टोल्ड यू, कि अगर आप इन सबको एक साथ करने लग जाओगे, यू विल जस्ट गो क्रेजी, यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू कंप्लीट. सो व्हाट शुड बी द राइट वे? द राइट वे इज कि आप गूगल शीट ओपन करो and write down all the wishes, all the growth oriented goals which you want to have in your business. Maybe in 2022, because next year is not very far, it's just a couple of months, right? और एक हफ्ते के लिए एक गोल पकड़ो. So even if you have 50 goals for the entire year, and if you just pick up one goal per week and follow this weekly scheduler tool which I just given you, open just kewal.co/scheduler and you will have it. So जब अपना वीकली प्लान करोगे, उसमें 30 to 40% टाइम आप अपनी ग्रोथ में इन्वेस्ट करो. And that is where you complete that growth oriented goal. And the result will be at the end of the week, you will have your goal completed. Can we count at the end of the year how many goals can you achieve in a business? It's 52. 52 goals per year you can achieve if you tackle one goal per week, right? Now, let's see what is the sixth mistake which you are making as a business owner and which I want you to stop making this Dussehra. So, वो कौन सा mistake है? That is that as a business owner, you're only dependent on referrals and repeat business. Well, there are so many great associations, networks, right? Like BNI or there are many in India जहाँ पे आपको अच्छे referrals मिल जाते हैं. In fact, I have also been part of these great associations as well. But what I'm trying to say here is that do not just depend on referrals from your customers or from those associations. You need to start marketing yourself now because post COVID, you cannot go into a room filled with 100 people and exchange the business card. But post COVID, your customers, your prospects might find you on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on YouTube, or any other social media platform. So, if you as a business owner is right now only dependent on referrals, right, or repeat business, it means you're not trying to create new customers aggressively, and that is not the right way to grow your business. So there are a few tips which I have which I want you to follow starting maybe today, or I want you to just focus on them by next year. First is create your business Facebook page, Facebook business page, and start posting on all your customer testimonial on that. Okay, or whatever your products or services you have, just start recording some small videos and start posting on that. What will happen is that when people will search your product on Facebook, your Facebook page might show up and they might know about what your business does. Second, you must have a business website, because if you do not have a business website, it means you do not have a digital presence, you do not have a digital shop, right? And the best way to do that is to create a website on Google's sites. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will see one of the tutorial which I have where I've trained you on how to create a business website on Google sites in just less than 10 minutes. Just head over to kewal.co/YouTube and you will find out, right? Third is just be active on YouTube as well. Just create at least one video per week. And I'm not talking about advertising yourself. I'm talking about marketing or adding value just the way I'm adding value in your life. Just start figuring out on what your customers' pain points are and just create some small videos on that, right? And with that, what you can do is you can add the link of your website or you can add the link of Google form so that when people see your content, they reach out to you by filling a Google form, and then you can call them and you can just start discussing about business, right? So I want you to stop making this mistake that you're only dependent on referrals and repeat business, because if you're just dependent on this, then you're not going to survive much, because your competition has already started, getting a lot of inquiries. Now let's go to the seventh mistake which I want you to stop making starting today, starting this Dussehra, is that you're still afraid to adopt technology and systems in your business, right? Now, understand this. I want to ask you, tell me in the comment box, which mobile phone are you using right now? Are you using telephone or Nokia 1100? No, you're using a smartphone. It might be Android or it might be iPhone, right? Or if I talk about your car, if you have a car, are you using do you have a Maruti 800 or Swift or Honda car? It can be something else, right? हम हमेशा अपने लाइफस्टाइल को अपग्रेड करते रहते हैं. We just keep checking out that what's going on in the market and we keep upgrading our lifestyle. But you know what? We forgot our business to upgrade. If you do not upgrade your business, if you do not give business what it needs, business is never going to give you the results which you require from it, right? So that is the reason you need to upgrade yourself and your business as well. And one of the reason you might not upgrade your business or you might have not adapted technology systems is you might just be too afraid to do that, right? So if you're too afraid to do that, what I want you to do is I want you to attend a live session with me where I'll take you through a 2 hour session where I'll show you on how you as a non-technical business owner can completely automate your business using a secret technology, using a secret weapon. And that secret weapon is Google Workspace. How using Google Forms and Sheets you can automate your entire business. And the link for that is this KEWAL.co/free_masterclass. Open it up, right? Register for my next upcoming masterclass, and that's where I'll see you live, and I'll help you to and make you understand on how can you automate your business, how can you systemize your business without you spending lakhs of rupees, and without you actually having too much of technical knowledge, right? So check out of this link and register yourself for my upcoming workshop, upcoming live masterclass. So this is the seventh mistakes which you're doing is you're still afraid to adopt technology and systems. As I told you, systems scale, business owners without systems fail. And that's what Michael E. Gerber is also saying, that 90% of business owners struggle because they do not have systems in their business, right? And we as a business owner, हमें लगता है कि हमारा जो business है, हमारी जिंदगी का focus ही business करना है. It's not right. So what Michael says is the purpose of your life is not to serve your business, but it's actually other way around. The primary purpose of your business is to serve your life. सो आपके बिजनेस का पर्पस आपकी लाइफ को सर्व करना, बट विदाउट सिस्टम्स क्या होता है, फायर फाइटिंग होती है और हमारा दिन रात हर टाइम फायर फाइटिंग में जाता है, एंड वी फील दैट हमारी लाइफ का पर्पस है इस बिजनेस को चलाना, राइट? सो गेट योर फंडामेंटल्स करेक्ट, राइट? लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट मिस्टेक विच यू आर मेकिंग एज अ बिजनेस ओनर, and that is you're not analyzing on how your business is performing. Now 8 years back when I started my entrepreneurship career, I had my teammates, I had good clients, but because of lack of systems I was struggling, and day and day out I was going to office, seeing so much of firefighting, just trying to get the things completed on time. But at the end of month, when I used to see my bank account, I used to see that I had no money to pay the salaries to my employees. Business आ रहा है, but पैसे पता नहीं कहाँ जा रहे हैं, because I was not able to analyze my expenses. Because if you do not analyze your expenses, then you cannot control it. I was getting orders, but my payments were not coming to me on time. अगर आपको एक 5 लाख या 2 लाख रुपए का प्रोजेक्ट आ भी गया, 10 लाख का 1 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट आ भी गया, और आपने 2 महीने कमिटमेंट किए क्लाइंट को, बट अगर आपके पास सिस्टम्स नहीं है तो वो शायद 2 महीने का काम आप 4 महीने में करोगे. तो ऐसा तो नहीं है कि जो 2 महीने की पेमेंट थी वो आपको 4 महीने की, जो प्रोजेक्ट की पेमेंट आपको 2 मंथ में आ जाएगी. सो अगर आपको नए ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपको उसकी पेमेंट टाइम से आ रही है. सो आर यू एनालाइजिंग योर अकाउंट रिसीवेबल्स, आर यू एनालाइजिंग योर अकाउंट पेबल्स, राइट? सो ये ऐसी मिस्टेक्स हैं जो मैंने एज इनिशियल करियर ऑफ माई बिजनेस में की है कि आई वाज नॉट एनालाइजिंग द नंबर्स. यू नीड टू एनालाइज योर रेवेन्यू, यू नीड टू एनालाइज योर एक्सपेंसेस, यू नीड टू एनालाइज योर टीम परफॉर्मेंस एज वेल. बिकॉज अगर आपकी टीम परफॉर्म नहीं करती है, so instead of they being the asset, they will become your liability. You'll start feeling कि यार इतने employees हैं, इस month इनको salaries देनी पड़ेगी. But अगर आप task delegation system use करते हो, अगर आप उनकी टीम की productivity upgrade कर देते हो, then instead of they becoming the liability, they'll become your asset. Why? Because then they will become productive and they will just keep giving you much more ROI on the time and the money which you're spending on them. Now, before you're going further and giving you more of other tips, let me share with you that if I talk about companies like Google or Amazon or Infosys, they are making 8 to 10 times ROI on the salaries of the employees. For example, if they are giving 25,000 per person per month as an average salary, as an example, so they are making at least 2 to 3 lakh rupees per employee per month in terms of the return that they are getting. There might be many metrics to analyze it, but unfortunately, business owners who don't have any systems forget about ROI. They are not able to even justify the salaries of their employees. Now, are you feeling the same in your business as well? So type in the comment box, not able to upgrade my team or struggling to manage my team. Because if this is what you are struggling with, then this is what you need to do. register yourself in this upcoming masterclass. That's where I am going to share with you on how can you automate your business, systemize your business so that you can upgrade yourself, you can upgrade your team performance, you can analyze your business, and instead of business controlling you, how can you control your business? How can you end the firefighting and how can you scale your business just like 10% of business owners in India are doing, right? And 90% of business owners are not doing because they are people dependent. So ask yourself, are you people dependent or system dependent? Because people dependent business owners, they always struggle. They might just grow their business for some time, but they're not consistent in the growth. And consistency is what matters. Consistent efforts give you the consistent results. And without systems, consistency will always be the dream. 2 दिन आपके अच्छे जाएंगे, तीसरे दिन फिर फायर फाइटिंग आ जाएगी. Again you will struggle, right? Now let me just go ahead with the next mistake. Next is that you are not thinking about growth of your business. Since you're always involved in firefighting with your teammates, clients, and vendors, right? So one of my students, I was taking an interview few days back, Manish Soni. He's in photography and branding business, and he's in our training programs as well. And one of the lessons he was going through in my training program was managerial tasks versus growth oriented activities. And just I was discussing with him in the live Q&A sessions which I do with every students every week. I said ki Keval, after training, getting training from you, we have realized that past 10 years we have never focused on growth. We are just trying to complete the work which is in our office. कुछ projects आ रहे हैं, उनको complete करने पे focus है, rather than actually focusing on big growth as well. कि sales को और कैसे बढ़ाना है, team की performance और कैसे करनी है. And I asked him that why did you not think past 10 years? And he says that the biggest reason is कि मेरा जो mind है हमेशा block रहता है with all the pending activities, all the pending projects, all the pending tasks from my employees. So this is the biggest culprit, that you're not able to think of growth because you're always stuck and firefighting with your teammates, your clients, and your vendors. Right? So you need to stop making these mistakes. Space out some time to actually focus on growth of the business. And it's not that कि अगर आप आज 2 घंटे निकालोगे just to think कि growth कैसे होगी तो growth हो जाएगी. Growth will happen once you start investing. इन्वेस्ट किस चीज पे करना है? स्टार्ट इन्वेस्टिंग इन योर लर्निंग, बिकॉज व्हेन यू लर्न देन यू अर्न, राइट? You might have heard of this person, Warren Buffett, one of the richest person in the world. He invests 5 hours every day in learning. I myself, I invest on an average 1 to 2 hours every day just to learn, just to read books, just to go through some new courses, just to upgrade myself. So start investing at least couple of hours every day to upgrade yourself. And that is where you'll see that now you'll start scaling your business. Because अगर आप खुद चीजें ट्राई करते हो, you will keep making mistakes, but you will not be able to get the right path. But when you learn from a mentor who has already gone through that path, that's where things changes. So stop making this mistake that you're not thinking about your business growth. Start thinking about your business growth and stop firefighting. And that will happen only once you systemize your business, right? So these are 9 mistakes. And the last mistake, which I'm going to share with you, is going to be super awesome. But before that, I want you to become part of our community as well. We have a strong community on Facebook, around 7-8,000 members. That's where these kind of tips I keep sharing, and it might be that all my members might be seeing me right now. So this is the link, kewal.co/community. Open this, and it will take you to a Facebook group, which is called Business Automation Community. Go ahead, join that group. My teammate, just when you put up a request, my team will approve it in just 1 to 2 hours, right? Or maybe in just a couple of days. Join this community. That's where every day we are putting up some amazing value-driven content to help you upgrade your business, to help you upgrade yourself as well as a business owner, right? Now let's go ahead and figure out what is the last mistake which I want you to stop making, right? So the last mistake is you have somehow believed that This is what being a business owner means: struggling and working 24 by 7, and having no time for yourself, your family, and taking vacations. Now, let me tell you, I was just like this. I was having the similar mindset 8 years back. Until date, I see so many business owners having this mindset. And you know, what do they call themselves? They call themselves that we are busy. People who are busy, they are not busy, they are inefficient. Let me repeat it once again. If you're busy in your business, then you're not busy. You have some misconception. You are inefficient in your business. आप efficient नहीं हो. You do not have speed. You're not productive. जो काम आप 10 मिनट में कर सकते हो उसको आप 2-2 घंटे लगा रहे हो. Why? Because you don't have any systems, right? So just get rid of this problem. And scaling the business is not that you need to work 12 to 15 hours. Scaling business is really easy, right? So around 8 years back when I started, out of 55 hours in a week, 50 hours approximately I used to just spend or invest or rather waste in managerial activities, or if we call it firefighting. Projects manage कर लो, clients को manage करो, team को manage करो, right? And 4 to 5 hours I used to just try to get to just think कि अब next क्या करना है, growth कैसे करनी है, right? And every day I used to just think कि कल क्या firefighting आने वाली है, कल कौन सा बम फटेगा. That's not how you will run your business. But some 8 years back, I used to think कि ऐसी life होती है business owners की. But if you see big MNCs, companies like Tata, companies like Reliance, Tata जब अब है इतनी बड़ी company, but when they started, they were SME, right? So MNCs were SMEs one day, many days or weeks or many years back. But they created processes, they created systems, and that is the reason they are now MNC. They have systems, they have offices pan India and world. They have got 10,000, 15,000 lakhs of employees in their company. Right? I have in my company, I have 15 employees, and we're right now having clients in 7 countries. And I, on an average, work 8 to 9 hours. And most of my time is just going on learning and upgrading myself. And still, all of our students are getting consistent results. They're really happy. All their queries are getting completed on time because we have systemized our support process as well. So if you're thinking that you're busy and this is the life a business owner is, and if you think कि ज़्यादा काम करने से या hard work करने से business grow होता है, you're actually not in the right mindset. Once you systemize a business, that's where the game will change. So do you want me to revise this once again? Let me just revise all the mistakes which you're making right now to summarize it so that if you want to take a snapshot of it, go ahead. The first was that everything in your business is dependent on you. Stop doing that. Start delegating to your teammates. And that was the second one, that you're not delegating enough. Third was you're not giving any strict deadlines to your work. Plan to kar lete, goals to hote hain, but कोई deadline नहीं है कोई. Start using technology for it, right? Then doing too many things at once. Goals तो 4, 10, 15 बना लिए, but लगता है कि आज ही सारे goals को complete करना है. No. Download the weekly planner which I had given you. Let me just give it once again. And start creating your weekly plan. I've given it again, KEWAL.co/scheduler. Download the weekly planner tool and create a weekly plan so that you actually plan your goals, right? For example, next year 2022 is coming. आपने अपने 50 goals बनाए कि next year मुझे 50 big things achieve करनी है in my business. I need to sort out my digital marketing. I need to create some landing pages. आपको कुछ teammates better करनी है. आपको systems लगाने हैं. Maximum 40-50 आपके goals होंगे. Divide them week on week basis, right? The next was not planning your week and month in advance, because अगर आप planning नहीं करते हो, if you do not plan your day, that day will take over you, right? The next was that you're only dependent on referrals and repeat business. Well, business में survive तो करोगे, but thrive नहीं कर पाओगे if you're not marketing yourself, if you're not having a lead generation system, if you're not having a CRM system to track your inquiries, right? So the next is you're afraid to adopt technology system because आपको लगता है कि अगर systems बनाने हैं तो बहुत ज़्यादा technology सीखनी पड़ेगी, coding करनी पड़ेगी. It's not that case, right? So to help you systemize your business, I want you to attend my upcoming masterclass, KEWAL.co/free_masterclass. Register yourself, and that's where you will completely be shifted to understand how easy it is to systemize your business right now on Google Workspace, on Google Forms, and Google Sheets. My entire business is running right now on Google applications. Yes, why I showed mobile was that using mobile, our students are managing everything. When you start automating your business in Google Workspace then you can manage your entire business on mobile, right? So the next was that you are not analyzing your business. आप बिजनेस में काम तो कर रहे, बट यू नॉट एनालाइजिंग दैट वेदर यू आर ग्रोइंग और नॉट. आपका रेवेन्यू कितना है, आपका अकाउंट रिसीवेबल कितना है, आपको कितनी पेमेंट पेंडिंग है, आपके जो प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं आर दे गेटिंग कंप्लीटेड ऑन टाइम, आपके एम्प्लॉयज की प्रोडक्टिविटी कैसी है. बिकॉज इफ यू आर नॉट analyzing your team productivity as well, your team might not want to work with you because your team also do not see the growth. And अगर हम एसएमई सेक्टर की बात करें, वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज बिजनेस ओनर्स फेस इसकी एम्प्लॉयज आते हैं, काम करते हैं और सीख के छोड़ के चले जाते हैं. आर यू फेसिंग द सेम चैलेंज? टेल मी इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. The reason it happens is because the employees do not see their growth in your company and they see कि अगर business owner ही इतना unorganized है तो इनकी कंपनी कैसे ग्रो करेगी. एंड दैट इज द रीजन दे ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द रीजन कि कब हमें इस कंपनी को छोड़ के जाना चाहिए, राइट? द डे यू स्टार्ट सिस्टमाइजिंग योर बिजनेस, ऑल दीज प्रॉब्लम्स बूम, दे विल गॉन फॉरएवर एंड यू विल नाउ स्टार्ट स्केलिंग योर बिजनेस. Okay, then next was that you're not thinking about growth of your business and you're always busy in firefighting, right? So when you systemize a business, you will have more time to think, you'll have more time to plan, right? And you'll have more time to learn as well. As I told you, the more you learn, the more you will earn in your business. And last was that somehow you believe that running the business is like being always busy. It's not that case. People who are busy are highly inefficient people, right? And if you're one of them, I can help you, as I told you, by joining my upcoming masterclass as well. So guys, this was it from my side. This Dussehra, I wanted to give you a few tips which I have learned past 8 years in my entrepreneurship career. Tell me in the comment box which tip or which mistake which you found out was something which opened your eyes. With that, I'm wrapping up this lesson. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for seeing this lesson. If you want to share it with your friends, go ahead. If you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you click on the subscribe button as well. It's absolutely free to do so. And every week we are putting some amazing value videos to help you upgrade your business, right? Share with your friends so that they can also upgrade themselves, right? So with that, I'm wrapping up. Wish you a very happy Dussehra. बुराई पे अच्छाई की जीत. So from today itself, let's try कि ये जो बुराइयां हैं इनको कम करते हैं और ऐसी चीजें शुरू करते हैं जिससे हमारी बिजनेस में और हमें अच्छाइयां आ पाए. With that, wrapping up. Thank you so much. Keep learning, keep upgrading. Take care. Bye bye.